So you're looking to have a baby. How do you go about getting one? Well, the first thing that you're going to want to do is to ensure that you actually want to have one in the first place, because babies are quite a big responsibility, and they will be with you for life. They will expect you to do everything for them, like spending time with them, buying them clothes, feeding them, putting them to sleep, and even changing their underwear when they go to the toilet, so please bear this in mind. Now that you have confirmed that you want a baby, how would you actually obtain one? There are several different options and I will go through them with you. Human mating. This is by far the most common method for having a baby. The man will insert his hoo-hoo into the lady's badankadank until the man releases his swimmers, as you can see by this visual demonstration. Once the man has deposited his sperm inside the lady, he will then get a cab ride home. A couple of weeks later, the woman will give the man a shock phone call informing him that he'll be a father, and 9 months later, the lady will give birth to the baby. IVF. This is similar to the first method, but all of the action is performed outside of the body. The egg gets fertilized by the sperm in a laboratory. Once fertilized, the egg is then put back inside the person that it came from, and they will then conceive a baby in around 9 months' time. This method is particularly useful if the sperms are misbehaving whilst inside the body and are refusing to fertilize the egg. Donor insemination. This could involve asking a friend or family member to mate with your partner so that they can get you a baby, particularly if your sperm are not doing their job properly. This can be an effective way of conceiving a baby, but it is extremely important to be polite and courteous to your friend or family member, otherwise they may not do this act for you. Also, as a further incentive, you could offer to sleep with their partners as compensation for helping you out. Adoption. This is a great way to have a baby, particularly if you are afraid of having sex with your partner, or you are struggling to conceive after trying the other options. Here you will go through a background check to ensure that you are fit to look after a baby, and if you pass the test, you should then be handed over a baby. With all of these methods, it is very important to look after the baby and take care of all of its needs. Mistreatment of the baby in any form will mean that social services could take the baby from you. You may also be taken to prison too, where you could find it even harder to get another baby, particularly if it is a same-sex prison. Therefore, the best thing to do will be to avoid going to prison altogether by just taking care of the baby that you have. I hope you have learned something from these tips that I have provided, and best of luck getting yourself a baby. See you later.